Hey folks, so patch 9.2 came out yesterday, as I'm sure you're all aware at this point, and believe it or not, I was not planning on uploading a video today because I've been spending basically the past 24 hours rare mob farming. Big surprise, I know, who would have thought that I would basically get no sleep and farm rares all day, but yes, that's what I've been doing. Now, the reason I decided to make this video is because while doing that rare mob farming, I noticed something a little bit strange, and I didn't initially talk about this in my rare mobs in 9.2 video because I didn't know about it. I tested a lot of rares on the PTR and somehow I managed to completely miss this, but it looks like some of the rares are on a daily rotation. I hate to say it, but that is how it appears to be. So, as you can see here, I've gotten almost everything for this achievement. It's worth noting that I haven't completed Dune Dominance, but this isn't part of a daily rotation. They all spawn. I'm just unlucky, and I've missed the tag in High Reaver Damaris every single time I've seen him up. But Adventure of Zereth Mortis is, as far as I can tell, either just really bugged, but I think that's unlikely. In reality, I think it's just on a daily rotation. Specifically, at least this rare, or these 5 rares, General Zarathura, Tethos, Zyreth, Jatali, Serranos, and Vition. There might be more that just happen to be up on the first day that I haven't seen yet, but the reason I include Vition is because if we see here, Vidion's up. So Vition is spawning. I was able to kill it this morning, but all of yesterday, all of Tuesday, the first day it was live on North America, couldn't find a single Vition up on any server. I was obviously trying to kill every single rare. I spent a long time just playing on this monk, trying to get them all in one character. I even spammed through LFG, looked at everything, and I could not find Vition. And if we look here, just to see, I doubt we're going to find anything, but yeah, we see Grudion. There's some people trying to fish up Huracan, which I did manage to get really, really late last night. Somebody happened to finish the achievement. Takwitz, of course. Once again, another Huracan group. Akaris. But yeah, you're never going to find these guys up in LFG because I just simply don't think they exist. And the reason that I'm pretty confident on this is in all my PTR testing, most of these rares, with some exceptions, like Tethos was always kind of rare. He had a fairly long respawn timer. Chitali, same thing. Zarathura, kind of. But specifically, Zyreth and Serranos, I saw them a lot. Like, assuming if they were time-gated on the PTR, on the days they were up all the time. Serranos, the only reason you wouldn't see him sometimes is because the moment he would spawn, if somebody pops through the Ouroboros portal, he would get killed. But I've been camping him for a while. He definitely is not spawning, so I don't know what the deal is with that. I kind of feel bad because I don't know how I missed this on the PTR, so I do apologize for that. I even said in a comment, somebody asked me, are the rares daily gated like in Korthia? And I said no, because every single time, with the exception of Helmix, and that's because Helmix was bugged for like weeks on the PTR, nothing to do with the daily gating, every single time I went to look for a rare to get footage of it or to try and kill it, to like see what it dropped or something like that, it was spawning. Like I would maybe need to camp for an hour and then it would pop up. So I never ran into an issue of where is this rare? I can't find it. Like, is this daily gated? It was pretty much only Helmix that I had that issue with. And once again, you know, he was broken until the final day of the PTR, at which point they fixed him. And now I assume if you have been playing the PTR or playing the live servers on patch 9.2, you've been able to kill him because he's actually now one of the easier rares to find. He even has like a whole zone-wide announcement where it's like the ground shakes as like something burrows up from beneath it. So it really is just these few. I don't like this, obviously. I think it's really dumb that we're still doing this shit, Blizzard. We're still putting rares behind a time gate. I really don't understand why we're making it so people can't just grind it out in one day if they want to. I don't really see who that benefits, because it doesn't benefit the players, right? If I want to spend the time to go and grind out every single rare in one day, I'm not saying it should be easy, absolutely not, but I should be able to do that. Like, a good example is back in Nazjatar. I managed to clear the entire map, and there were way more rares in Nazjatar, and some of them were really annoying to try and find, like Soundless or, you know, the 3 Hydras. But I did it. because mana pearls were really, really good. So I spent, I think it literally took me like 22 hours from start to finish to get every single rare in that reset. Barely managed to do it, but I did it, and I screenshotted it, and you know what? I was fucking proud of that. Was it like a super degenerate thing to do? Yes, but you know what? I enjoyed it. I actually had a lot of fun, you know, hunting down all the rare mobs, trying to keep track of which ones I had found. It was a personal, nice achievement for me. But once again, it wasn't easy. It's not like I got that for free. But at least it was something that I was able to do. But for some reason, I don't know why, with this new attitude they have, they're trying to make it so, yeah, you can only kill a certain amount of rares each day. Like, obviously, at this point, we don't know that. We don't know which rares are up which days. As far as I know, if I, like, hover over some of the ones that I'm missing, Tethos, yeah, like, Handy Notes doesn't know. If I go to Korthia, Handy Notes will tell me pretty much exactly this thing, yeah, this rare is not available in some days. So Handy Notes provides you with this information, so at least you know that, you know, it's not available. But Blizzard doesn't say shit. So assuming that this isn't just a gigantic bug, and Tethos is daily gated, then how is anybody going to know? A lot of people are just going to sit here wasting their time and then find out suddenly that, oh, yeah, I guess I can't kill it today. And I also don't understand why they would do this from Blizzard's perspective. You know, they're all about their playtime metrics. That's, you know, love it or hate it, the only thing they really give a shit about these days. And it doesn't really help them in that regard. If somebody wants to go and kill every single rare mob in one day, that's going to require a lot of playtime. But if they kill, you know, 20, or I guess in this case it would be 24 out of 29 rares, and find out that the last 5 just aren't available, they're going to say, okay, that's stupid. I guess I'm just going to log off for today. You know, those 3 or so hours that it would have taken me to farm out those last 5 rare mobs, guess I'm just going to be spending that on a different game, not World of Warcraft. So it's just a dumb design decision that benefits absolutely nobody. And I understand maybe trying it out in Korthia, you know, one time, maybe see how this works, but when it was universally negatively received, putting it in Zereth Mortis again, I don't know who they're listening to sometimes. It really just boggles the mind. So I kind of just wanted to rant about this, and I also did want to put that information out there because it was something that I got wrong in my initial Rare Mob video. I also currently on screen am probably playing the footage of my guilds getting to Gorkek, which I thought was pretty amusing. I considered making that its own video, and then I found out that Asmongold did it first, and I was like, okay, well, you know what, fuck me. But at least I think some people maybe who didn't see Asmongold do that would probably be curious as to how they can actually get to Gorkek on day 1, and I figured it would be fun to show me and some of my guildies trying to get there through, like, weird shenanigans, like swap blastering people up cliffs, and then finally goblin glidering over there and using the summoning stone. It was fun, so I included it here. But yeah, that's it for me today. Short video, not like super structured. In case it wasn't completely obvious, you know, I didn't have a script for this. I just kind of pressed record and started talking. But you know how it is. New patch is out. I wouldn't have uploaded anything else today regardless, so this is just like a bonus video. With that said, good luck in patch 9.2. If you haven't checked out my rep guide, please do so. I put a lot of work into it, and I think you'll find it useful, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace. Did Asmongold actually get Gorkek?
I don't know.
I'm curious.
I don't think so.
I honestly, though, like, that seems like the kind of shit that Asmongold would do.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably,
I'd
yeah.
believe it. I would.
Or his viewers would summon him to it or something.
Yeah, okay, that's more likely.
Okay,